So do you love the Golden State Warriors? Do you want more free Warriors videos from us here at Chat Sports on Warriors Today? Then smash that subscribe button and turn on those notifications. Therefore, anytime we push out a video, you will be notified. Welcome into Golden State Warriors Today by Chat Sports. I'm Chase Sr. Are you down for a Zach Lavine trade to the Golden State Warriors? Bleacher Report is down. Let's break it down. So Bleacher Report put together an article looking at one offseason trade idea for every team across the NBA. And they suggested, hey, how about a Golden State Warriors trade that would bring in Zach Lavine? Lavine broke out last year for Chicago, and he's kind of been trending upwards over the last couple of seasons. And really since tearing his ACL a few seasons ago with the Minnesota Timberwolves, this guy has been one of the premier scorers and bucket getters across the NBA. And what do the Warriors have a lot of? Premier bucket getters. That offense would be unbelievable. We'll, of course, explore that coming up. Here's what Bleacher Report had to say in that article. Zach Lavine is the hypothetical happy medium, an all-star shot creator and maker who isn't a superstar and whose team doesn't have the leverage to demand the moon as he enters a contract year. Something to monitor is him entering that contract year, because if he does hit free agency, Zach Lavine is going to have suitors because his skill set fits what NBA teams are looking for, and they want elite scores. 27-plus points per game. He shot more than 50% from the deck. Zach Lavine, one of the premier offensive players across the league, and I can guarantee you, if he does become an NBA free agent, he's going to secure the bag. Here's the trade idea that Bleacher Report proposed, and I'm not sure I'm pulling the trigger on it because there are a plethora of picks that the Warriors would have to give up to bring him in. It'd have to be a sign and trade with Kelly Oubre going to Chicago with the two lottery picks that the Warriors currently own, number 17 and 14 overall, in addition to a 2023 first-round pick swap and a 2026 first-round pick, which is top 10 protected. That's a lot for Zach Lavine. He's a good player. Not sure he's that great. What do you think? Would you make this trade, Dub Nation? If so, get into the comments, type Y for yes. If not, type N for no. I would certainly think about it, but like I said, I think that package a little bit too fat for the player that Lavine is. I also don't know this about Lavine. Is he just a good stats, bad team guy? He's never been on a winning organization or a winning roster since coming into the league out of UCLA. Now, I'll give him credit for developing his game and becoming the player that he is now, because he was such a raw prospect coming out of UCLA, where he was looked at as a high flyer, a guy who was really just a dunker. Now he's an all-around killer. And his stats last year, pretty stupid. 27.4 points per game, 5 rebounds. He shot a really efficient, almost 51% from the floor. And anytime a guy at this point in the NBA, given the volume of shots that Zach Lavine is taking from distance, sometimes from the Pacific or Atlantic Ocean, 42% from three, that's very elite if you're not already aware. As for the Warriors lineup with Lavine, would any team be able to stop this starting five offensively? Steph Curry at the 1. You can either go Klay Thompson at the 2 or 3 or Zach Lavine at the 2 or 3. Maybe you move on from Andrew Wiggins to clear up some salary in order to bring Zach Lavine's big contract in if he is indeed a sign-and-trade candidate or a guy who hits the free agent market that allows you to sign him. Then you got Draymond at the 4. He doesn't have to do too much offensively. He doesn't want to anyway. And James Wiseman at the 5. Like, I really like the construction of that lineup. And defensively, Lavine not the best defender. Steph Curry isn't either. But Klay Thompson, I still think coming off the Achilles and ACL injuries, a good defensive player. So too is James Wiseman. And Draymond Green, still an all-NBA caliber guy. Very intriguing if you're the Warriors. Warriors Today is presented today thanks to our friends at Newsbreak. Shout out to all of you for just running laps around the Los Angeles Lakers in terms of Newsbreak downloads. And if you haven't downloaded the Newsbreak app, you can do so using the link at the bottom of your screen, chatsports.com/WarriorsNB. In the month of June, 16 downloads on the Newsbreak app compared to the Lakers report of just 3. So on the court, the Lakers beat the Warriors in that NBA play-in game, but this is what's important. We're crushing them in Newsbreak downloads as well. So if you haven't downloaded the app, it's one of the best apps you can have on your phone. Go to chatsports.com/WarriorsNB. We also have a Warriors page on the app. Just search Warriors today. Hit that follow button. Therefore, we'll hit you with all of the latest Warriors news and rumors. Let's dive into the latest NBA news and rumors, and we kick off today's show with getting to the latest on Damian Lillard. Look, Dame has been in Portland since 2012. He's going to be 31 years old in a couple weeks this month in July, and for him, it's easy to realize why he's getting frustrated with the current situation in Portland. He wants to win right now, and throughout his Trailblazers career, the Blazers have made it to the Western Conference Finals only once. They've been outed in the first round 4 of the last 5 years. Now, The Athletic put together a list of possible Damian Lillard destinations where he could get traded to, and they looked at some of the players that could be brought back to Portland to kind of make a deal happen. That list put together by John Hollinger as well as David Aldridge, and they examined what can the Blazers realistically get back in a trade for Damian Lillard. As for some of the destinations they threw out there, your Golden State Warriors atop the list. They have one of the most intriguing trade packages they could offer Portland. The New Orleans Pelicans in there as they try to rebuild and build around Zion Williamson. The New York Knicks have a bevy of first-round picks and some talented pieces on the roster that they could put in a trade package to lure Dame to New York City. And the Philadelphia 76ers. Could they send Ben Simmons out west and bring Dame in to team up with Joel Embiid? Let's kick it off with the Golden State Warriors. So why this is kind of appealing, Dame is from Oakland, and he's very, very proud of his Oakland roots. And Golden State needs to be aggressive to maximize this current window of Steph Curry still being in his prime. Won the NBA scoring title this past year. It was the best statistical season that he's ever had. Crazy to say that given that he's 33 years old, but he's kind of defying father time and still playing at an elite level. There were times this season where I thought Steph Curry was the number one player across the NBA. You pair him up with Dame, Klay Thompson gets healthy, you still have Draymond Green. Maybe the Warriors get back to championship contention. As for the trade pieces that the Warriors could offer Portland, you're talking about picks number 7 and 14 in the NBA lottery. Okay, Andrew Wiggins, James Wiseman, Jordan Poole, and Eric Paschall, all kind of attractive candidates to also be put together in that package to bring Dame to the Warriors. So react to Dame, Steph, and Klay in the Bay. I'm rhyming here, spitting bars. That's just what we do here on NBA Now by Chat Sports. React to that trio. Get into the comment section. Either type OMG for oh my God or type wow, because that trio could be absolutely lethal for the Golden State Warriors.